Hey there everyone, and welcome to the Sumo News. Lots of updates and things have been happening since our last video, so here's all the latest since then. Like and subscribe and hit that bell to be the first to get the latest from the world of sumo. It looks like the end for Betting Gate is finally in sight as Umi receives a 1 basho suspension and a 20% wage dock for 2 months. Umi will be allowed to count Hatsubasho as his 1 basho suspension, and will return for Harubasho down in Jiro. Shiden will be back in Makushita with no additional suspension as he was Umi Tsukibito and he was not yet a Sekitori when the activities happened. At the board meeting, Kise Oyakata also had to endure a severe verbal reprimand by Chairman Hakkaku. It turns out that their total stakes were for less than 100,000 yen, which is about $870, at an illegal casino in Soka City in Saitama Prefecture. They went there twice between July 30th and August 11th, which means they didn't break COVID protocol when they went out, nor did either of them lie when questioned about it. Umi was quoted to say at the board meeting, "It was malicious to engage in gambling on 2 separate occasions, even though we were well aware of the illegality of our actions." Another era ends as Hanakaze, 51, the last man to start his career in the Showa era, retired on January 25th. The longtime veteran has claimed many records for longevity, and we will leave a link to find out more about this Iron Man in the description box. Speaking of retirements, the end of every basho brings with it a list of sumotori ready to hang up their mawashi. And below this video, we've listed the 25 names of the men who have so far put their name down for retirement after Hatsubasho. Former Kyoku Tenho exchanged elder names with former Kaiki and is now Oshima Oyakata. Tomozuna Beya will change its name accordingly to Oshima Beya. Kyoku Tenho originally belonged to Oshima Beya, but it was merged with Tomozuna when the master retired. At the regular board meeting held at the Ryogoku Kokugikan on January 27th, Takekuma Oyakata, the former Ozeki Goeido, was approved to go independent from Sakaigawa Beya, and he will set up Takekuma Beya starting in the middle of February. He's taking his 3 deshi from Sakaigawa Beya, including Nishikawa, the Hatsubasho Makushita Yusho winner, Sandanme Tatsuguchi, and the Jonidan Goseryu. The new Takekuma Beya will be located in Yukigaya Otsuka in Ota City, Tokyo. In previous videos, we've discussed that Oguruma Beya is closing due to Oguruma Oyakata's retirement, but we now have a full list of where everyone is going. Oshiogawa Oyakata is opening his own Heya, and he's bringing along with him Oguruma Oyakata, Yago, Amakaze, Hieneki, Nishikikaze, who's their Seiwanin, and Tokogo, their Tokoyama. These men will stay at their current residence until April 1st, and then they will move to a new Heya in the Sumida Ward. Nakamura Oyakata, who's leaving the Oguruma fold, will be joining former Kise no Sato's Nisho no Seki Beya, and going with him will be Tomokaze, Sakaikaze, Fujikawa, Tatsukaze, Takeoka, Nishida, Miyagi, Abe, and Rokuro, the Yobadashi. Now over to the Jiro promotions. First up, Shinjiro, Atami Fuji of Isegahama Beya, as well as Shimazumi from Hanaregoma Beya. They both make it up to Sekitori for the first time, and there are 2 re-promotions, and that's Ryuden and Takakento. It turns out that no elections were actually held for new board members as there was only 1 Oyakata named for each position. For chairman we have Hakkaku. The other board members are Michinoku, Sarudokake, Sakaigawa, Hanakaze, Isegahama, Kasugano, Dewa-no-umi, Ise-no-umi, and Shibatayama. The vice members include Wakamatsu, Kamegawa, and Fujishima. Moving over to some more exciting news. Former Yokozuna Hakuho makes the next step in creating the next crop of stars as he buys a building for his new Heya. While his original plan was to buy land and build a Heya in the glitzy Nihonbashi, he has instead purchased a building that was until recently a restaurant in Asakusa behind Sensoji Temple. The building is 5 stories and in the Sukiya-zukuri style. It also has a basement. He bought it for around the 500 million yen mark, and no doubt with the first ball rolling for him, I'm sure he won't want to wait too long before getting started properly. And finally, Ozeki Mitakeumi has some more good news to share with the world. On January 28th, it was revealed that he has married a woman 1 year his senior who's a member of his supporters club. They met and started dating 5 years ago after she came to watch Asageko at Dewa-no-umi Beya. We wish them all the luck. Well, that's it for this installment of the news. There'll be more news this week as retirement ceremonies all around are leading us out of the winter season, and we'll be sure to keep you updated. Please like this video, and why not subscribe to stay on top of all the new World of Sumo content. And we'll see you in the next one.